Well, high hopes for the season here at Headingley. With the signings of Assini Faimalo and George Mann, Leeds at last feeling that they have a squad capable of matching Wigan at the top of the Stones Bidder Championship. It's a long way to Old Trafford at the end of the season. There could be a trip to Wembley along the way. There could be a place in the Regal Trophy final. There's a lot of hard campaigns ahead in the Stones Bidder Championship. So join us now and let's sit back and enjoy the season. And let's see how we got on the first match of the season. A long, long trek up to Cumbria to Derwent Park, Workington. Hanley. Oh, what strong running there from Melody Hanley. Takes play into the working in half of the field now. The ball is in the hands of Gary Schofield. Lovely ball there for Iro. Iro striding out there. Inside for Schofield. That's going to be the first Leeds try, and it's going to go to Gary Schofield right underneath the post. Tremendous run and break there. Hanley's ball finds Schofield. Iro's in for the try. On tap. Ball's out to Schofield. Innes now. Schofield again. Iro. And Iro's in for the try. That's a try, and that could be the winner for Leeds. Well, Kevin Iro's had a big game this evening. And he's over for his second try. Schofield just settling it down now on tap. Finds George Mann. Iro again, is he in for that trick, Iro? In fact, he gives that ball out there to Gary Mercer, and Gary Mercer will be in for Leeds. So no doubt in the end then that Leeds are going to run out winners here, and that try coming at a time when Workington really stretched there. He's kicked 3 goals tonight, Graham Holroyd. And that's drifted wide. And there goes a hooder, so Leeds then come away with the 2 points here at Derwent Park. In a difficult game, they trailed 16-8 at half-time, and a tremendous pack performance in the second half. Took everything that Workington would throw at them, and as a Workington town pack tired with the extra fitness and pace that Leeds have got, they started to work the oracle. Harvey Howard came back, started to break through tackles, and Kevin Iro scored 2 tries within 5 minutes. Good work from Schofield, putting Iro over. And then right on time there, Gary Mercer it was, who went over for the try. So it's 22 points to 16. Leeds get there in the end. As Leeds look to open the try-scoring account this afternoon, we've been playing 11 minutes and it's 2 points all as Hanley has the ball in his hands now. Bouncing off there like a billiard ball. Finds Mercer, Leeds are meant to spare here. Iro, they won't stop Kevin Iro. That's a try there to the big fella, that's his third. And again Featherstone looking to slow play down with Schofield now with the ball in his hands. That ball's for Iro. Cook there, and Cook's away, and Cook will come in under the post for opening his account for the season, Paul Cook. Great play from Leeds, superb play from Leeds. Paul Cook goes in under the post for the try there. On tap, works the feed well there for Leeds. Innes, round there, Iro. Allroyd's in the line, he's got Cummins with him. Schofield in for the try, great play there from Allroyd.
The biggest game of the season so far here at Central Park. Both teams unbeaten, of course. Wigan have played 3 and won 3. Leeds also have that exact same record. So something has got to give tonight at Central Park. The favourites... They continually drop the ball and conceded possession in the first half. There goes Harvey Howard. They've set up a pretty good attack here, Leeds. Remember, Wigan making that error from the kick-off. The kick to the far corner comes in. It's a high bomb. A lot of people over there. Aitchison is there. The ball bounces. And it's a Wigan player who just finally is given a try. Leeds have scored in the corner. And Edwards is furious with the defence or the referee. Not too sure who scored it. But the bomb was put up by Holroyd. And Wigan, I think literally, you have to say, stood and watched. So Leeds getting just the start they're looking for. Right on that far touchline. That looks good. He's kicked it. Good thinking from Martin Hall. And Leeds have lost possession. And there goes the booster. Wigan will get a standing ovation. And why not? Because another magnificent performance. 38.6 the final score. Sean Edwards quite deservedly picking up the man of the match honours. Martin Afai with a couple of tries.
Leeds taking the field for this Stones Bitter First Division Championship match from Headingley. Leeds versus Salford. A very strong Leeds team. So strong that substitutes today are George Mann and Harvey Howard, and that indicates the formidable opposition that Salford are up against. Great attack from Leeds. Superb from inside their own 20. Holroyd's there. Oh, and McAvoy so unlucky. If he can, it's 6 more, and all of a sudden Tate's going onto Hanley, and Hanley is going to score just by the post. Oh, great attack from Leeds. Hanley in support from that Tate break. 6 minutes gone, 2 tries already. 1 to Salford, 1 to Leeds. And from nothing, Leeds look to run forward so positively. So much danger in this Leeds attack, so much speed like that. Oh, and surely a bit of obstruction, but Arrow's in the clear. Must be a try. Who's going to stop him? Ford is. Fallon. Vasilakopoulos is there, back to Fallon. Great attack from Leeds. Cousins is going, and he gets him back, but Cummings he's still going to line. Men over, and that is surely one of the tries of the season for Leeds. So many men involved, virtually the whole team at one time or another. Farmalo lost his boot. Good running here from Leeds. Kevin Iro gets his pass on to Fallon, and who's there? David Young. More men in support. Great attack from Leeds, so many runners, crossfield runners. Ellery Hanley still stays on his feet, gets on to Alan Tate. Alan Tate at the end of a magnificent try for Leeds. Let's see what happens in this scrum. Yeah, straight out to Leeds. Holroyd in the line, Iro there, coming back inside. Ankle tap, Iro's clear, going to pass on. And this time, the try's awarded. Alan Tate in support. In the end, it looks that simple. It's not. Salford have made Leeds work so hard. Holroyd with the kick. Surely they're offside. And the referee says no, and gives the noise, giving the try. Scott Naylor, he's made some good breaks today, hasn't he? And he wants to make another one. And the referee noticing that ball was dropped. Scott Naylor looks as though he doesn't really believe it. That's the end of the game. 40 minutes. Final score, Leeds 26, Salford 20. Great result for Salford. Exciting afternoon of rugby. Nathan McAvoy coming of age with every game that he plays. Great result, great afternoon's entertainment. Salford so unlucky yet again. 2 tries to McAvoy.
I think you'll find a lot of people are trying to catch his eye over the next few weeks. Now he's in charge of the Great Britain squad. That's good tackling again from Hadley. I think Hadley's been one of the standout players from Widnes. They've had a disappointing start to the season, but that's only to be expected with so many changes. But if there's one player they have been able to rely on, Well, that's a great pass from Tate to Fallon. He's got players in support, and this could be the first try of the game. Hanley, he's still got players there. He's lobbed that ball over the top. Well, Leeds bombed a really good chance there. They had 3 players to 1, but the passing perhaps a little too intricate. And Leeds must surely be trying to get this all the way along the line. Marlow, will he go himself? He will do. A dummy, and Assini Marlow crosses wide out on the left-hand side. The Widnes cover couldn't get across quick enough after Leeds had exposed them down the right. Exactly the sort of thing that he did against Widnes last year. Tate looking for a short ball and finds one. And that ball's gone back inside, and Leeds are in again just a minute after scoring the first try. Will it be a kick this time? They run it the last time they were in this position. And a cross kick from Holroyd, and Widnes needs to be underneath this one, but a good catch. And will he get the ball down? The referee says that he has. Looks like Hadley putting Ayres to the ground. Schofield going himself, throws the ball up, and Marlow is going to go for his second try. Round behind the post, so we've seen Marlow open the scoring in the first half for Leeds. Well, slack defence by Widnes on Innes. He obviously used his strength to get away, but 2 or 3 players were there, and Leeds now trying to open it out wide. The Widnes defence in 2 lines, which isn't good. Holroyd gets around the back, and he's going to go all the way himself, is he? Held a yard short, but he's slid forward, and Graham Holroyd gets in. Schofield again spinning the ball out wide, and Tate straightening up, throws the ball inside, and Schofield's going to score. Well, it's becoming a rout now. On tap, onto George Mann, and Mann could see Widnes for shorter cover as Schofield straightens up and finds Hanley, and Hanley's going to go in. And for the 3rd week in succession, Widnes are on the end of a 40-point beating. Mercer. Innes escapes the tackle and straightens up, and again Leeds have got players up in support. He picks out Ontat, and one good pass will send Ayres away, and Ayres is going to race away to the post for a try. Just as the hooter sounds, Leeds running out by convincing 48 points to 10 winners.
Marlow. James Lowe's in support and takes the ball forward before Sampson wraps him up and brings him down. Tate now. It's a lovely ball, Iro in his stride. Upside down, Mercer comes inside. Great play there, Schofield. Hanley. Hanley's going over for the try. Great play there from Melanie Hanley. Well, that's a diabolical. Lee Crooks diving on Hanley over the line there, and really should be spoken to, and really we ought to have an 8-point penalty try there for Leeds. That was a diabolical foul by Lee Crooks. Left Ellery Hanley injured on the floor after he'd scored the try. Straight through the middle end for Holroyd. So Holroyd then a chance to put Leeds in the lead. Successfully over there. An 8-point try. Not seen one of those for a long time, but that is exactly what the 8-point try was brought in for. People being injured and fouled over the line. And Leeds, if they're to win anything, need to get back up the field without making any mistakes. There goes a hooter, so 14 points all Leeds. Having to settle for the draw in the last couple of minutes of this game. A penalty to Lee Crooks. It was 12-4 at half-time. Leeds staged a remarkable comeback. Holroyd with a penalty on 50 minutes. And you can hear what the crowd think about referee John Connolly. Hanley had a try after great play from Schofield and Iro and Mercer. Holroyd converted with 12-all, and going over in the try had an 8-point try there. Hanley was fouled by Crooks, who spent 10 minutes in the sin bin. The kick under the post, and then right on the death there, Leeds are judged. No pressure on at all. Leeds knocked the ball forward and it hit a Leeds player. Accidental offside. The referee gave the penalty. 14 points all. It's a point drop by Leeds and a point gained by Castleford.
So ready for this afternoon's action. Brilliant day. Gary Schofield to kick off for Leeds. They're playing down to the clubhouse, the sponsors' boxes, the restaurant end. Lofted kick. Shane Cooper takes it comfortably. Scott Gibbs in. I'm sure it's going to be an exciting game this afternoon. Looking for runners. Harmon comes in field, breaks the first line of defence. Last tackle of this sequence. Played quickly. Schofield. Long ball out to Iro. Can Iro stretch? The try's given. Yes, Iro stretched over. Nearly 9 minutes gone on the clock. And on the last tackle, good yardage by Leeds as they move into the Saints half. Schofield, long cut out pass to George Mann. George Mann into space. He comes in field, feeds Iro. It's onto Onta, and it's a try for Leeds. Virtually under the sticks. Good rugby there by Leeds, it must be said. Onta with the try. Feeds the ball inside. Leeds are keeping it going, aren't they? Oh, lovely run there by Tate. Superb run, but he's clamped to the ground. Steve Prescott followed him all the way. Quick play the ball, and Leeds are on song. It's Schofield. George Mann runs out wide. Fallon outside. Fallon to the corner. Well, 3 minutes have gone in the second half. Fallon goes in at the corner, puts Leeds within 2 points of the Saints at 16 points to 14. Got to get in there in 2s and 3s. Blindside fly from Leeds. Fallon again. Is he in? Oh, is he held up? No, he manages to touch down. Quick variation of play and sits. A caught on the hop. John Neal, he'll just take the tackle. 1.5 minutes. Oh, I'm just going to say 1.5 minutes of injury time there. But there's the final hooter from Knowsley Road. Saints 25, Leeds 18.
So Steve Presley signals, away we go, and away goes Nigel Wright with putting boot to ball, and Ellery Hanley will run that ball out himself. And immediately making good ground there, straight from the kick-off, Ellery. Gary Mercer. Run around there, and Schofield still the gap. So could this be a try for Leeds? Hanley's away. Nobody will catch Ellery Hanley, not even David Nelson. Hanley under the post for the first try. Great play from Gary Schofield. Drop off inside there from on tap was for Neil Harmon. Harmon just outside that 20 metres. Hanley goes himself. Oh, great play from Hanley. That's a try there to Ellery Hanley. No doubt about it. None of the Wakefield players, including the prostrate Robert Peaver, could stop the big man there when he got the ball. Well fired up this afternoon, Ellery Hanley. And finally, the tackle of Richard Slater brings him down, and Leeds have got men to spare over on that far side. Innes now looks to draw the man. Sets Cummins away on a gallop. Cummins steps inside the first man and the second. Schofield in the clear. He's going to be a try to Gary Schofield. Great play there from Francis Cummins. And Hanley over the line for the try which Schofield gave him there. So Leeds now looking for a quick ball across the face of the post. James Lowes will find Schofield, and Schofield, long ball out there for Hanley. Hanley puts Fallon in at the corner. That's a try to Leeds. 5 from 7 for Francis Cummins this afternoon. Oh, that's good play from Mercer. Finds Iro down the touchline side. Take me on. That's going to be a try straight from the kick-off, is it? It's going to be a great try to Leeds, straight from the kick-off. Great play from Gary Mercer. What a wonderful try. That's the sort of thing that people pay money to see, not the holding down that they play the balls. All right. Lovely balls out there for Tate. Tate's in, Schofield's in for the try. Inside balls for Schofield. Marlow. Tate. Fallon's in for the try again. The Leeds basketball stuff there. Cummins kick spins. 38 points to 10, not enough for Leeds to go third in the table, just 2 points short of that, but a wonderful display by the Loiners. 38 points to 10 the victory here. Was 20 points to 0 at half-time, and Leeds scored a try in the 50th minute when Jim Fallon went in at the corner.
Gary, tremendous victory today. Worked hard in the first half and reaped the rewards in the second.
Yeah, mate. You know, the boys played well today. Obviously, you know, Wakefield were going to come here and play a game of rugby, and they did. The first half, first 20 minutes, we rattled up 20 points at the half time, but we knew we couldn't be complacent. And you know, I think the last 10, 15 minutes, we scored a couple of tries. You know, we just lacked back a bit. We've got to keep the intensity up, but very happy we got 2 points.
Yeah, it's got to start putting sides like Wakefield to the side, haven't we, Gary, and running up the points at the end and not just winning by the odd 4 and 6 points.
Yes, that's right. We've got to be consistent, and I think at this point in time we have been consistent, and we've got, I think it's Donny next week. We've got to beat them and see if we can stay in this top 3 and just be consistent right through.
Yeah, we've had a bit of criticism over the last few weeks about letting up plenty of tries, you know, and this pack not working. So we knew what we had to do today, and went out when we got stuck in, and you know, we proved a couple of points, I think.
It was just a shame we couldn't win by the 30 clear points. We'd have gone third in the table.
Yeah, yes. Half time, you know, we come in and we said, you know, keep the defence going. A couple of little lapses, but that was about it for the whole game, I think.
How did you see the Christie try? It looked from up on the gantry as though Robert Peaver clearly dropped the ball as he was getting it to play it.
Yeah, well, I thought I dropped it myself, but you know, you have to play to the referee's whistle, and we didn't, and they scored, you know. Just one of them things.
I think we've got the type of squad now that can go challenging for honours.
Yeah, I think we've got a good squad now with Douglas Bartwell in summer, obviously, and on today's performance, if we keep going like that, like I said before, we've got to get a bit of consistency into his performances, and we've got to do this next week and the week after, and when we do that, we'll go places.
So Gary Schofield obviously feeling no ill effects after his 40 minutes encounter with the Australians. Gets the game restarted, and it's big mighty James Pickering, who's said to have a broken thumb. He's driving that ball back out towards the Leeds half of the field, up to his 20 metre. Mackenzie, one of the shrewdest distributors of the ball at Acton half, and Roland Phillips makes his debut today, signed on loan from Warrington. Schofield. Short ball there is for Alan Tate. Tate's got Ilo in support. We won't need him, that's Alan Tate for a try, and he'll go around and make that near the post, so a lovely ball there. Alan Tate. Hanley finds low, Schofield again. Tate. Cummins now, he's Cummins in for the try, but Fallon certainly is. Hands on tap.
inside ball for Richie Hayes, and Richie Hayes is in for the try. So good play there from Patrick Onta.
So Schofield leads with the...
Ido's in space now. He gives that ball to Schofield, but Cocker will catch Schofield. But Schofield runs in for a try out wide. Cocker there, despairing grasp. Suspicion of a forward pass in the move that led up to Hydo getting the ball. Oh, that's good play, Alan Tate. Inside ball for Hydo. Schofield again, he's in for another try. Gary Schofield, well, got on the end of some good work from Kevin Hydo this afternoon, Schofield.
Mercer.
6 more tackles and Mercer's going to score an audacious try. Well, that from the worst chip kick you'll ever see in your life there, Gary Mercer got away with that. Townman laid on the floor, they can't believe it.
They both sat down in the dugout now.
Oh, takes away there now. Desi Drummond's chasing Alan Tate, but he won't catch him. That's a try to Alan Tate.
Forward position now. Jim Fallon coming to the pack. Leeds should have men to spare here.
James Lowes is in for a try. Well, what a try, what a cheeky try from James Lowes. Right out in the corner, James Lowes doesn't score many tries.
So Cook's kick from the touchline side, spins over. Just goes wide.
But there goes the hooter then. Oh, Cook 6 from 9 goal kicks. Leeds 8 tries, 5 goals.
Well, Neil, good win in the end today.
Yeah, I think we ran a few points up in the end, made the score look a bit more respectable. They came here to do a job today, and I think we made too many mistakes in the first 20 to 25 minutes. But we came away with a win, and it's 2 points.
Looks to have a good forward in Pickering. Difficult to tackle.
Yeah, he's a big, strong lad. Close to the line. You've got to get men behind him, otherwise they'll crash over. I think he maybe tied a little bit towards the end, but I mean, he's a big lad.
And Des Drummond, a friend of yours from your Warrington days, a lovely try.
Yeah, to be honest, I put my money on Cookie catching him, but Desi put his foot down and he was in. It was a good try.
And what's the team spirit like now, Neil? Is it all coming together?
Oh yeah, it's the last 3-4 weeks it's been buzzing in the changing rooms and the training. We've upped the training intensity a little bit and it's showing on the park.
And still unbeaten here at Headingley?
That's how we want to keep it till the end of the season, so yeah.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from Post Office Road, Featherstone, where Leeds are today's visitors. And what a battle this promises to be for plenty of ex-Leeds players in the Featherstone lineup, and of course, that wonderful Leeds sermon, David Ward, now coaching here at Featherstone, so he'll be fired up today. Another person I suspect will be fired up is Gary Schofield. We're looking for a big game to try and impress Ellery Hanley before the final test at Ellen Road next Sunday. Leeds switching the ball now with Schofield. Dropped off balls for Faimalo. That's in for the try. That's the first try of the game. And it's Assini Faimalo over for Leeds. Just the start that they wanted. Lovely switch ball from Gary Schofield. On touch ball finds Schofield, and now Leeds starting to open things out. It's a good ball from Tate. That's put Innes in space. Cummins has got a yard down the wing. And Ellery's in for the try. Ellery Hanley in for the try. A lovely ball there from Francis Cummins. And Bilali going to award in the try. In the attack now, Schofield. Long ball's out for Fallon. And Hanley picks up the ball and goes in for the easiest try you're ever going to see in your life. Good play there from Fallon, good play from Schofield, and Hanley's in for the try. But Featherstone have taken exception and done something over the line, so we could see a sin bin or something for this. We're up to the last tackle now, so will Leeds choose to put the kick in? Both Schofield and Tate are in kicking positions. Tate just bobs that over, and Tate taken out there afterwards. And Aston is... Carl Gibson running away for nothing there, but there's everybody in there. And Aston certainly took Tate there after he'd kicked the ball. And Mark Aston, well, he's done that sort of thing before, Mark Aston. And Mark Aston sent from the field of play. For attacking Alan Tate to the head after he passed the ball. So Leeds then. Schofield looks for the runner down there. Schofield's away himself there. And Alan Tate's going in for a try. Well, that was predictable. That had to come there, straight from the base of the scrum. Just what Leeds wanted. Hanley trying to get up quickly to play the ball. Leeds will use the short side. Puts Allchat through the gap there. And Richie Hayes is in for the try that's going to win this game to Leeds. Lovely play there from the half-back. That's a forward pass there. And Leeds have possession. There goes a holder, so Leeds then it is a run-out victors here in a scrappy, terrible game, 30 points to 28. The game turning on the Aston sending off. Certainly fired Featherstone up for the second half. At various times in the second half we had Harvey Howard, Gary H. Price, Gary Schofield. So the Leeds get the game underway, and Jamie Bloom, the South African, strong running. Great tackle coming in immediately from Innes. And here comes Terry Monnin, the former Keighley Featherstone man who's caused Leeds lots of problems with his direct running in the past. Harvey Howard, and the gap opens up there for James Laws, and he's in for a try. Oh, he's just short there. That's great play from James Laws. Looks as lively as I've seen him this afternoon, acting half. James Laws on tap. But cheers, Hanley takes the ball, go down in that try. Elodie Hanley over. Out wide after good work there from Allchat and Richie Hayes. For Leeds. Allchat. And Hanley's in for his second try. Well, a lucky bounce there as far as Leeds were concerned, but fortune favours the brave, and Leeds were brave to try the kick there. Fine fouling out on the far side, but not possible as Leeds come forward again. So James Laws finds Ido and takes in, and Schofield's over for a try. Well, that'll be disaster for Doncaster right on the stroke of half time. Jackson did ever so well. Schofield. Mercer now out wide. And Schofield's in for a try. Another lucky bounce for Leeds, but kicked on there. And Gary Schofield. Well, there's no way back for Doncaster now. Jamie Bloom, great defensive play, but Leeds stretching the cover now. Surely there must be a try here. Gary Mercer heads for the post. That's a try. And Leeds looking as though they could run away with this game now. Fumbles. Oh, and Schofield's away now. He's got Richie Hayes with him. And he's got Hanley. Oh, has Hanley got the legs on Bloom? He has this time. That's Hanley's hat-trick. That's a great try for Leeds. Second hat-trick of the season there for the Leeds skipper, Larry Hanley. Looking to go through the gap. The gap quickly closing up, and Doncaster short of men on the far side. James Laws will find George Mann, and there goes a holder. So that's the end of the game as far as Leeds are concerned. 38 points to 18 they've won here. Convincing style ideally. A couple of late tries for Doncaster to make the score respectable. It was Leeds who opened the second half in the 53rd minute with a penalty leading 18-8 at half time. Francis Cummins' penalty made it 20 points to 8. Schofield had a try. This is the second round Young Player Trophy game in which Swinton, from that long lost ground Station Road, they are the visitors today, and no doubt they'll be looking to cause an upset. They struggled in the first round to beat Saddleworth. Richie Hayes now, and Hayes is through the gap there, finds Craig Innes. Innes is away. He's got Schofield going in for the try. As he got his Schofield, they're chasing him, but they won't catch him. That's going to be the first try to Leeds, right at the side of the post. Try to get his Schofield. Great play there from Richie Hayes. In a good strong attacking position now. We'll find a Fai Marlow. Schofield knocked down there and throws a long ball out. So Graham Allroyd now will run at the defence. Oh, and he's through the gap all right. So has he got the legs, Graham Allroyd? He certainly has. That's a try there. Lovely piece of work from Graham Allroyd. Class all the way through there.
Show the ball.
Olsen. Leeds using the short side now. Gary Mercer who juggled with the ball. Finds Ida up the touchline side. Ida's away. And Ida will take men on there. And Ida over for the try. Really a try there from the minute that Kevin Ida got the ball in his hands.
Good work from Gary.
The Leeds used up 3 tackles and still on their own 10 metre. Gary Schofield looks to find Richie Ayres. Craig Innes. That's good play. Innes puts the hammer down. Goes himself. Schofield. Inside for Hanley. Ellery Hanley goes over for the 400th try of his career. No better try this afternoon than that. Pass from Gary Schofield. Oh, good try, Ellery Hanley, over there for the 400th try of his career. And what a career it's been in rugby league. Probably coming to the end of his career now.
He's going to absolute credit to the professional.
Drop off balls for Fai Marlow. Fai Marlow charging through the gap. That's a try to Fai Marlow there. Great play from Fai Marlow. Nice drop off ball from Graham Allroyd.
And the senior Fai Marlow. Yanked away, had the legs on Dave Hampton.
Schofield. Allroyd. It's a lovely long ball out to Fallon now. Fallon has got acres of space on the outside there. Cuts back inside. Finds Mercer. And Mercer's found Tate. That's good play. So there's a gap now for Alan Tate. Allroyd bouncing off men there and going over wide out for his second try of the afternoon. Swinton Standoff, he's had a good game this afternoon. Oh, and Schofield's in for the try. That's interception. Swinton player laid down at the ball in his grasp. Allroyd through the gap. And that's a try to Marvin Golden on his debut, and there's no stopping him now. He'll go around to come under the post. And that's a popular try this afternoon. Lovely break by Graham Allroyd. It's Paul Barrow who kicks. Alan Tate's underneath. Takes it safely. Cummins. Cummins is away now. Hanley. Hanley's over for the 401st try of his career. Pops this one over. 54 points to 24 then. Leeds go through to tonight's draw for the third round of the Regal Trophy. With the performance, despite the points winning 54 points to 24, they'll be disappointed with allowing Swinton so many points on the board.
Yeah, we were in second gear the whole game, you know, the lads we were all taking it easy, we were just, you know, we're having a go at each other a bit, you know, because lads passes weren't going to hand and stuff, and it was just a scrappy game, you know, sorry for the fans, like, but we got through it okay, and, you know, we'll have to pick ourselves up for next week and then the round after that.
Is it difficult playing against low-class opposition? Do you tend to bring yourself down to their level a bit?
Yeah, you know, you try and play, but as soon as you go down, you know, to their levels, that's it, it's going to be a scrap all game, and the pitch didn't help us there in the weather, it was really wet and the ball was slippy. But, you know, just a couple of minutes and you could tell we weren't going to play well, and it was just going to be a matter of, you know, how many times we let them score.
Look, terrible conditions underfoot.
Yeah, the pitch was, you know, it holds a lot of water, and just couldn't get any grip with the boots on, didn't matter how long the studs were, so it didn't help matters neither.
So who do you fancy in the next round, Alan?
Well, I haven't had the draw, but they tell me Whitehaven's beat Featherstone, so them at home again would do.
And it's Andy Farrell who drills the ball low. Team news for Leeds, not good news for them. George Mann has failed a last-minute fitness test. His place goes to Esney Faimilo. They have Tate at fullback, Fallon, Kevin Iro, former Wigan star, of course, Craig Innes, Francis Cummings. And now pressure on Wigan because Leeds have head and ball from the scrum, fed by Cummings. Move quickly across the line. The scrum breaks up. Here comes Schofield. Looks for the return. Gets it as well. There's danger here for Wigan. Tate will surely score on the left-hand side. It's a try for Leeds in that far corner. No problems at all whatsoever. Good ball thrown out by Alan Tate. And the try scorer, Francis Cummings, in the far corner. And Leeds are off to a flyer. Quickly up, plays it quickly. Just stares at Skerritt. Good ball thrown out. Iro stretches out to the tackle. Chance perhaps in the corner. Great opportunity. Fallon's in. And Leeds have got the second try. Jim Fallon. And good movement. Super play from Kevin Iro. Schofield. Good link-up play again from Leeds. Tate's made a break down the left centre channel. He's got support as well on the left-hand side. Brilliant handling from Leeds. There's an opportunity. Oh, it's going to be a score. And that's a marvellous try for the Loiners. Brilliant try for Leeds. Francis Cummings, I think, the scorer. And that was a spectacular score. A Wigan player down injured. But I think it's Robinson. A try and a goal could still give Leeds victory. 28-23. And Leeds in possession with Schofield on the halfway line. Holroyd. There goes Iro. Iro with a superb run. There's a try possibly here. Yes, there is there? Oh, what a tackle with a ball to Hanley. Leeds have scored. A magnificent score from Leeds. Ellery Hanley, the former Wigan player, has got in underneath the post. Wigan are devastated. Leeds will surely now go back in front. It's all on the kick. Another determined dash from the Leeds fullback sets up a Loiners attack down the centre of the field. James Lowes thought about the kick. The kick comes now. Wigan need possession desperately. Lowes has got it. Wigan are in trouble. Leeds will clinch it in the corner with Fallon. And Leeds will surely win it at the death. Ellery Hanley salutes the crowd. The chip over the top from James Lowes wasn't collected cleanly by Henry Paul. And Leeds will win a dramatic game, surely now. We're in the final minute. Holroyd it is. Doesn't look bad. It's wide though. Well, surely, with that 5-point advantage, that will be it. And indeed, is it. Wigan lose for the first time this season. Leeds peg them back. 2 points of incalculable use to Leeds. They're absolutely delighted. They're celebrating tonight in Headingley. So Wigan don't break the Rugby League record. It stands at 13 straight league victories at the start of the season. Wigan lose for the first time this season. But what a game, what a spectacle. Rugby League, the real winner. And Leeds have won it. Final score at Headingley, Leeds 33, Wigan 28.
Francis Cummings, 2 tries for you as well, and a tremendous performance.
Well, without a doubt, yeah. I mean, to beat them, we've taken a lot of stick over the last, month or so from, so-called Iraqi and people like that about a youth policy. But we just showed today that we can topple them, although it was a nice scoring game and very entertaining as well.
It was a tremendous match to watch. What was it like to play in?
Oh, well, 25,000, whatever it was, unbelievable, atmosphere. And to win, well, look, carnival.
Yes, Christmas has come early for the people on the terraces.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah.
What does it mean to the club, though, to have toppled Wigan here?
Well, all the people saying we'd never beat them. We've got all these stars, highly paid stars who aren't playing. Now we've beat them, it's good for the fans. We're buzzing all week, we set off next game on Sunday.
Can you now go all the way, do you think? Can you take them out and win the championship?
Well, we've got to take every game, as it comes, and so we can.
Ellery, a long time coming for Leeds, but this has got to be a special day.
Oh, it's a very, very special day. Well, for myself personally, it's the first time I've beaten Wigan since I've left Wigan Central Park. But, make no mistake about it, they're still a champion side. We were up by something like 10 points, and they came back at us and went in front again. But it must have been a good advert for the game completely for Rugby League, and it's probably done no harm for the game, Rugby League. Somebody had to beat Wigan, and I'm glad that it was us. But as I said, taking nothing away from Wigan, they're a champion side still.
They are a champion side, but what will this do to the confidence here now?
Well, one swallow doesn't make everything well. We've still got a lot of work to do. We've got a few injuries, what we've picked up today, but hoping that we can kick on from here. We just got to take one game at a time. It's just like climbing a ladder, and it's as simple as that, really.
Were you screaming for that ball inside when you went over for your try?
Yeah, I was. Alan's normally always aware that I'm always on his shoulder, somewhere thereabouts. But the game was still never over. As you saw, they kicked off. We let it go dead. It was a dropout, so we're under tremendous pressure again. But, you know, as I said, it was a great advert for the game, really.
And personally for you, as you said, a sweet moment, first victory.
Yeah, absolutely. The last time we beat Leeds, we beat Wigan, was the fact when we beat them 19-0, and I was injured on that day and didn't take part in the game. So it was a good, you know, tonic for myself.
There's a real belief on the terraces here now that this might be Leeds' year.
Well, it's a long way to go, yeah. You know, you've just got to take one game at a time. There's no good shouting about anything right now. It's just one game up the ladder, really. There's a long way to go. You know, of course, there's injuries to take into consideration too.
So it's going to be Workington kicking off then. From right to left, bang on the appointed hour of 3 o'clock. And it's going to be Graham Holroyd immediately to feed Ellery Hanley. And Ellery rocked there in the tackle and pushed back 7 and 8 metres. Brought down just 5 metres in from touch. Laws finds Holroyd. Schofield, that's a lovely ball out there for Iro, and Iro looks to take men on. Schofield again there. Hanley, and Leeds are in for the try, and that's going to be Hanley who goes round at the side of the post. So good play there between Iro and Schofield and Ellery Hanley, and that's the first points of the afternoon, and that's a try to Leeds. Hanley acting half this time. Schofield, George Mann, and he's through the gap. Lovely ball there for Cummins. Oh, Cummins is coming inside. Is that ball to Hanley? And Schofield repaying the compliment of the first try, and this time they're under the post for the try Leeds. Holroyd runs at the defence himself. Brought down right under the post, Graham Holroyd, just 6 or 7 metres short now. Leeds looking to open play out there with Richie Ayres. Inside ball was for Mercer, who juggled with it but managed to. Schofield. And Cummins is in for the try, and Cummins will come round. That's good play from Leeds. Well, straight within a set of 6 of the kick-off. Leeds take the lead for the second time in the game. And James Laws. And there goes a hooter, so Leeds get through rather fortunately, some would say. At the boot of Graham Holroyd, 3 tries each. And the boot of Graham Holroyd sends Leeds through into the next round, the draw. In approximately an hour and a half time, we'll see Leeds in the hat.
Yeah, we were under no illusions today. We knew it was going to be a hard game. It always is coming over to Workington. The pitch didn't help, you know, it was very boggy in the middle. But again, it was the same for both sides. So our plan was to try to hold it for 2 or 3 and let the backs do the business. But, you know, we made a few slip-ups early on.
Yeah, I thought it worked having the 2 forwards on the bench today, Neil.
Yeah, like I said, we knew it was going to be hard up the middle. So spelling us, giving us a breather. I thought our second rows worked particularly well, and I think they deserve the rest more than anybody.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Boulevard. Compliments of the season to everyone. Boxing Day fixture. Unusual for Leeds to be away on Boxing Day, and I don't think they were terribly pleased when the fixtures came out to find themselves in Hull. Well, they haven't won in the league for some time, but they come in today's game certainly as favourites, in great form recently.
Taking play now well into the whole half of the field. Holroyd drops off ball there. It's for Ayres. And Innes is away there, and he's set Cummins on the gap now. As Cummins inside, Hanley's going to score the try under the post. Class piece of football there from Leeds. Lovely run from Richie Ayres, who set play up really well there. Looked to have taken the wrong option when the gap opened for him. And didn't see anything wrong with Gary Mercer, but he's gone off and George Mann's on the field. So Schofield again with the ball in his hands. Spots the gap, goes himself, Hanley now. Richard Gay will look to bring him down, but he won't bring Hanley down. That's the second try for Ellery Hanley. And a try absolutely out of nothing there. Good try there from Leeds. In the gloom that's coming here on the... Holroyd steps and goes himself, Holroyd. Separate infield. Now that's a class try from a class player there. Graham Holroyd. And you can see what he thinks of the fans behind the post. And we're up to the last tackle, so Leeds with Holroyd with the ball in his hands. Puts a cross-field bomb there. Leeds are all chasing. Francis Cummins is in for the try. That's a great try there. Cummins was miles onside, and Holroyd and Cummins practiced that kick.
Busby. Oh, not a good ball from Richard Gay. Goes into touch. Very difficult to play football in these conditions.
Yes, absolutely appalling. Even with the rain in your back, it's terrible. Weather the worst I've seen this season. And there goes Holder, so that's a rare victory for Leeds here at the Boulevard, the first time from 1986, courtesy of the 4 tries to 3, and that was the final analysis at the end of the day. 4 tries to 3, 20 points to 24. Leeds thoroughly deserving the success. They really had it wrapped up at 18 points to 2 in the first half, but all credit to them. They've scored 3 second half tries, and the try of Francis Cummins from the crossfield kick of Graham Allroyd at the end of the day was probably the match winner.
Welcome to Headingley Lane. Leeds against Halifax on this New Year's Day in the Stonesbridge Championship. Second against third. Leeds currently 3 points behind league leaders Wigan. And of course, if both of these teams have pretensions of the Championship, a crucial fixture here today. With of course Leeds currently in great home form, in fact great form in total. In fact, they've won their last 9 games in the League and Cup. Their last defeat was at St Helens back in October. And of course coming to this one on the back of a good result at Hull and a brilliant home win over Wigan. Leeds now inside the Halifax half. Holroyd to Mercer. Mercer inside to Tate. Tate out towards that left-hand side to Iro. Iro's found a bit of a gap in the Halifax defence. Iro striding over the 20-metre line. He's got support. The ball's gone back. Cummins has picked up. The try's going to be given. Leeds are in for the try. Gary Mercer, charging run from the second row forward. Leeds now no more than a couple of metres from the Halifax try line. Ball comes quickly right. Schofield with that long pass, misses out Holroyd, finds Kevin Iro. Iro out to Fallon. Fallon's going to go in the corner for Leeds' second try. The cover tackling there for Halifax was just simply not there. Play the ball. Ellery Hanley will receive some attention from the Leeds physio. Schofield to Mercer. Mercer juggling with the ball, manages to keep hold, then goes into a gap and makes the break. Mercer has support inside to Alan Tate. Tate's going to go in for the try, but there was the slightest of suspicions of that pass from Gary Mercer to Alan Tate was forward.
The scrum. Allroyd making the mistake. Halifax getting the push on, but it looks as though it's come out the back for Leeds. Hanley comes up with it on that far side, going for the corner. Hanley's going to make it. Referee points at the spot. That might be the try that just seals it for Leeds.
Lowe's brings in Schofield. Quick hands by Leeds to George Mann. Mann gets away from 2 challenges. He's got support inside from James Lowe's. Lowe's holds possession up, still going the Leeds hooker. He's found another big gap in the Halifax defence. Still going James Lowe's. Lowe's has fed Hanley. Hanley's got support, gets the ball away to Gary Schofield. That's a classic try by Leeds, some brilliant handling. James Lowe's with the creator. Hanley was there in support as always. Hagan for Halifax. Ball inside to Harrison. Harrison to Jackson. Again, Halifax have lost possession. Leeds pick up through Gary Schofield. Schofield goes into a gap. Dummies. He's got support from Francis Cummins and from Graham Holroyd. Schofield puts the kick through. There's a chase on here. Francis Cummins against Baldwin. Try for Leeds, is it? Francis Cummins has got the try for Leeds. Fieldhouse gets the ball away. Sutherwood to Bentley. Halifax going to get a late consolation try. Basketball stuff. Parker, they've lost it. Leeds have possession. Francis Cummins has picked it up. He's over halfway. He's got Michael Jackson after it, but they're not going to stop Francis Cummins. He's going to go the length of the field, underneath the post. Another try for Francis Cummins. Another 4 points for Leeds.
Have not done the tackling as they should have done. They've suffered the biggest defeat of the season, and it puts a big dent in their hopes for a challenge at the title. They play Wigan and Castleford later this month, but it's been a good victory by Leeds, Graham.
He's looking for Cummins inside him. Did well to hold on there. Cummins just couldn't quite get alongside him, but it's Leeds on the attack. Schofield. Good long pass to Holroyd. Holroyd, he's got the gap there. Ellery Hanley, he's going for the line. And Ellery Hanley, he's in under the post. The poacher, supreme, master support player. 33 years of age, but as fit as ever. The 20th try of the season. And taking him well over that 400 try mark that puts him in the top 10 rank of all-time try scorers. Ellery Hanley, what a player. To this Castleford cover, they've tackled their hearts out. Leeds have swept them from one side of the field to the other, just like this, but always there have been 2 or 3 Castleford defenders there.
Terry, I'm sure it's it's a fair comment to say that they slide so well, the customer defence. They move across, they mark up, and if the man passes the ball with the marker, then they slide off him and go to the next man.
Superb execution of defence. They scramble well and they tackle well. They've performed absolutely superbly today on attack and defence.
That's good play now, out to Iro, and Iro looks to go himself. Striding through Kevin Iro. Hanley now with the ball. And Hanley stepping out of tackles there. That's a brilliant try for Ellery Hanley, and no need for Martin Crompton's flop over the line. But that's a brilliant try to Ellery Hanley. Kevin Iro split the pack there for Oldham as soon as he got the ball from Alan Tate. Alan Tate linking up well. And Schofield there did very well there. Pick up the loose ball. Oldham all at 6s and 7s, so can Leeds take advantage? Graham Allroyd running with the football. He's through Allroyd. Has he got the legs, Allroyd? He certainly has now. He's not had the best of games so far, Graham Allroyd, but he's made amends there with a great try. Try out of nothing, Allroyd, stepping out of the tackle and powering his way forward. I thought Wally Gibson or Adrian Bell would have had the chance there, but they didn't have the chance. That's good play from Graham Allroyd. Ran with the football. Had a lot of criticism in the local press for not running with the football, but he's certainly run this time. Some sparkling football in the second half, and Graham Allroyd has played his part. The try to Allroyd on 60 minutes broke Oldham's spirit and broke their hearts. Allroyd kicked it from the touchline side himself, 14-14. Followed had a try after good play from Iro and Schofield. It was 20 points to 14, and then a drop goal from Schofield on 67 minutes proved to be the catalyst that Oldham would have had to score twice. That they never looked like doing in the second half. Well, Harvey, difficult 2 points, but we got them in the end.
That's right. We had struggled first half. They had a far better kicking game. So going at half-time, Dougie gave us an absolute bollocking for the performance, because the forwards were on the feet tackling. So the word was put out, get the kicking game right for the second half, and we started off well with a good set of 6, and it all came from there. You know, we just made the big forwards from Oldham tackle, you know, which they weren't doing first half, and it paid off in the end.
I thought we tightened up well around dummy half in the second half. They've been making far too much ground in the first half.
That's right, but it's always difficult when you're doing 2 or 3 sets of 6, a tackle on the run, and there's no way you can get back in position and tighten what we call the guards, you know, because the big men have got to get around that ruck area, and when you're getting quick half-backs and quick wingers scooting from acting half-back, you know, you're on the back pedal all the time, and that was only because our kicking game was bad, and they were making easy little breaks out wide, you know, so which was tightened up from the second half onwards.
We're underway as Graham Allroyd kicks deep inside that Bradford northern half of the field. It's picked up by Paul Dixon. Dixon makes it just outside the 20-metre line before he's tackled by Familo. Mercer feeds Innes on that far side. Innes looks for support, finds it in Alan Tate, who's come up to join the line. Tate does well, gets the ball inside to Cummins. Chance here for Leeds. Cummins to Hanley. Hanley's going to surely make it to the try line here for Leeds. Ellery Hanley dives underneath the post for the first points of the afternoon. Immediately as he finds it, Lowe's quick pass inside. A try for Leeds. Richie Ayres. Ayres has gone in for Leeds. Harvey Howard. Howard turns, gets the ball away to James Lowes. Lowes goes into a gap, another one by Leeds. Finds Gary Schofield. Schofield's going to go in underneath the post. Quick response by Leeds. Holroyd feeds Gary Schofield. Schofield to Innes. Innes finds a gap in that Northern defence. Charging towards that 20-metre line. Still going, Craig Innes. He's not going to be caught. He goes underneath the post. One of the Leeds players is down injured. Schofield puts the bomb up. Referee has a look. The ball's dangerous here. It's bouncing all over the place. It's going to be picked up by Leeds. Mercer's in for the try. Lowes steps off one challenge, gets away from 2. That's supporting Gary Schofield. Schofield surging underneath the post. Another gap in the Northern defence. And Leeds are in again. Final tackle. Leeds looking to keep the ball alive. Alan Tate joins the line. Tate goes into a gap. He's got support inside. Ellery Hanley's in for another. Thank you very much, says Ellery Hanley. Dives underneath the post. And that's his 24th try of the season. The executive box end here at Headingley. Kicking deep. Very deep. Bounces just in front of Paul Cullen, who gets first touch for Warrington inside his own 20-metre area. He's met by Maguire. Lowe's at acting halfback, feeds Harvey Howard. Howard breaks the first tackle, breaks the second tackle, and Howard's in for the try. 6. Just a few metres from the try line. Lowe's, Schofield with a kick through. Diagonal, Innes is there. Innes has got the try. Lowe's feeds Schofield, Leeds looking dangerous again. Alan Tate with a long pass. Finds Kevin Iro out to Innes. Innes has got his hat-trick. And in the corner. 2 wire defenders bring him down. Man out to Holroyd. Leeds in a dangerous position again. Feeds Richie Ayres. Ayres gets the ball away to Iro. Good play this by Leeds. Innes is in for his 4th try. Craig Innes has crashed it in the corner once more. 2 championship points are beckoning as Jim Fallon makes a break down that right-hand side. Has Fallon got the pace? He's got support inside from Gary Mercer. Mercer would like to score a try. Schofield back to Fallon, and in the end, it's the wingman that goes in for the try for Leeds. Schofield on the final tackle puts the kick straight into the paddock area. It's gone straight out on the full, but it makes no difference. The final hooter has gone. Leeds go back to the top of the Stones Bidder Championship. They're back at the top by a point. Wigan have 2 games in hand, but Leeds remain unbeaten at home in the Championship. Met by Adrian Hadley. Holroyd misses out 1 player, feeds it to Schofield. Schofield to Richie Ayres. Ayres has support through Alan Tate, but Tate can't release the ball. Good tackle by the wingman Smith. Maybe a chance here for Leeds on that far side as Innes feeds Cook. Cook steps inside, still going Paul Cook. He's got Ellery Hanley with him. Has Hanley got the power? He's just gone over for the try. Peter Smith had come inside and made the tackle, and it left witness exposed on that right-hand side. Leeds is tackled by Andy Collier. It's Gary Schofield out to Graham Holroyd. Holroyd cuts inside, back inside to Ellery Hanley. That's a try for Leeds underneath the post. It was like a football 1-2 between Graham Holroyd and Ellery Hanley. Howard. Good pass inside to Alan Tate. Tate there and support, pushes off 1 tackle. Kevin Iro's there on that right-hand side. Iro gets the pass out. There's going to be a try for Gary Mercer in the corner. Just the start Leeds wanted. Just what Widnes didn't want. A good break that by the Leeds full-back. Long pass out to that right-hand side. Kevin Iro's got into a gap. He's been missed by 2 tackles. Iro's drawn the full-back. The ball has been touched by a Widnes player. Is a try going to be given? And it maybe was a double movement. Referee's going to have a word with the touch judge. Ellery Hanley thinks it's a try. Ellery Hanley gets the try. Harmon to James Lowe's. Lowe's almost gets away from David Hume, but Hume manages to grab him by the ankles and bring him down. Hanley with the pass leads Spedick from left to right. Gary Schofield's found a big gap in the Widnes defence. Ball inside to Ellery Hanley. Hanley's going to scooting for another try. That's his 4th of the evening. Schofield out to Mercer. Mercer to Kevin Iro. There's a gap here for Leeds. Iro feeds Jim Fallon. Fallon. Support inside from Gary Schofield. There's plenty of numbers here for Leeds. Mercer is going to go in, is he? He's got support now from Kevin Iro. And it's a canter for the Kiwi. And he pushes him off and he goes underneath the post to touchdown. So Leeds about to get the Challenge Cup, the road to Wembley underway. John Connolly gives a blow of the whistle and Graham Holroyd kicks into the Bradford Northern half, where it's fielded by Derek Fox. First touch for Carl Fairbank, wherein the head guard for Bradford Northern just makes it outside the 20-metre line.
Play the ball as James Lowe's goes from the acting halfback, out of the clutches there of Carl Fairbank. The ball on to Hanley. Hanley's going to score, and Ellery Hanley there. Good backing up by Leeds. It was the Leeds coming again with Gary Schofield. A long ball out to Allroyd props, straightens up. He's got Hanley then. What a time to score a try. Gary Mercer.
Leeds in a good position again. Ball comes to the left-hand side. Gary Schofield. Schofield out to Graham Holroyd. Holroyd steps inside one player. Bosnell kick over the top. Holroyd with a chase for the line. Holroyd's got the try for Leeds. Brilliant play by the Leeds scrum half.
Leeds go down the short side. Lowe's from the acting half-back. That's another Leeds try. Look like Gary Mercer.
Hanley an acting half-back. 2 tries for him in this one, for Milo. At last there goes a full-time hooter. So Leeds progress through to the next round of a Saltcut Challenge Cup.
Gary, obviously a great win over Bradford Northern. Through to the next round of the Challenge Cup, no doubt the lads delighted.
Yeah, we're pretty pleased with our effort today. I mean, the first 20 was a lot tough. I think we threw a lot of ball on the ground. Bradford capitalised on it, got ahead, and we went in the first half just ahead, and we said, well, if we do the basics right, we're going to win the game, and we did that. We come out in the first half, second half, and scored straight away, and that got the boys' tails up, and we went through and won the game.
It's going to be a seesaw battle. Northern were looking for revenge after the league defeat down here a few weeks ago.
Yes, I mean, we knew Northern will come out a lot stronger this week. I mean, they're a great side. They've got some good players. It was a very physical game, and we enjoyed it. We got to this next round of the Challenge Cup, so we're waiting tomorrow night for the draw.
I mean, the crucial period was a try just before half-time and one in the opening couple of minutes of the second half.
Yes, I mean, when you come out in the second half, obviously you want to score first, because that's the thing that the forwards on both sides would want, so they can relax a bit in that respect. So we did that, and we're just happy with the win. Bradford put up a good fight, but we come out winners. It's the main thing.
I think particularly pleasing was the second half performance, because up until the last couple of minutes where Paul Medley got that try, you never looked if you were going to concede points, and you always looked dangerous on the attack.
Yes, I mean, Carl Fairbank's a great player, and he slipped the ball, and Paul Medley happened to run onto it. Obviously, we're probably getting a bit tired because those Bradford forwards are quite big, and they played well the last 20, and they stayed in the game, and I'll give them credit in that respect. They stayed in the game, but obviously I think we had the pace out wide, and we had the luck of the bounce today, and we won the game.
It was always going to be maybe a ding-dong battle. All people thought it was going to be quite a close encounter, but in the end you won it quite convincingly, didn't you? I mean, it was a big scoreline.
I think when you look at the scoreline, it doesn't reflect on the game. I mean, obviously we dropped a lot of balls. Bradford capitalised on that. Obviously, we just ran away, I think, the last 20 minutes. In the end, we just sort of... we're still throwing bad balls. I mean, we're in possession. First tackle, we're dropping balls. And, in that respect, we threw a lot of ball away, but we won the match. So when you look at it like that, I mean, we're pretty happy with the way we've gone, even though we dropped a lot of ball.
So it's Graham Allroyd to kick off the game. He's kicked 82 goals this season. He'll be featuring big this afternoon. Leeds quickly in at the tackle there, onto Aaron Nicow. Milo quickly in from Simon Middleton. Allroyd's ball finds Schofield, and Schofield nowhere to go in the middle of the field. Slips a lovely ball out there to Alan Tate. Mercer's got Iro with him. That's the ball. Kevin Iro pushes men off, still going Iro. Pedalling now, Iro. Lovely ball there for George Mann. Innes. Inside balls for Cummins, and that's a try to Leeds. And there is nothing that Colin Morris can do about that one. Lowe's spinning ball there, finds Allroyd. Schofield. And Leeds looking to move that ball now. George Mann. Standing men up there, George Mann. Pushing forward, and he's over for the try, so Leeds take the lead. 2 tries right within 6 tackles of the kick-off. And Leeds need to score now in this opening spell. Allroyd. Oh, he cuts through Allroyd. So dangerous when he runs with the ball, and he puts Tate in. What a great try there, and again Graham Allroyd running with the ball he's done in the last few weeks. And we don't know who's taken off for Jim Latham. Can't see from these cameras shots that we've got here. Mercer. Innes has found space on the outside, and still going Craig Innes. Going for the corner, passes to Hanley. Hanley's in for the try, and Hanley will come round. And will come round under the post, I think there, Ellery Hanley. Well, that's great play there from a great player. His 32nd try of the season, and who's going to put money on Ellery Hanley not winning the award for the most tries in the season by a forward, which is held by Leeds' Bob Haig with 40. Ellery Hanley, at least 10 matches to go. He needs to score the 8 tries that he needs. He's taking them. Smith. Taken out there by Vasilakopoulos, and that's the last tackle of the game, so Leeds have won 22 points to 16. Not a classic game, the conditions didn't allow it, but Leeds had to work very, very hard, and very, very hard they did. They led 12-8 at half-time, and on 47 minutes and tried to Alan Tate, after great play from Graham Allroyd, made it 16.
And Jim Latham, who came on as a sub at Castleford, continues his place on the subs bench for this one as Leeds kick deep inside that Rydale York half. An important, maybe opening 20 minutes for Rydale York. They'll be hoping to settle early. Tate steps inside, but he's met by Andy Gascoigne and Richard Hayes. George Mann's found a gap, and that's the opening points of the afternoon. It's still down to 12 men. Richie Ayres was still receiving some attention deep inside his own half. York themselves have an injury problem, so it's 12 against 12. Alan Tate finds a gap. Tate's got support from Iro. Iro's going to go in for the try. Leeds score their second touchdown on the 32-minute mark in that Rydale York half. Lowe's goes out to the break there for Kevin Iro. Iro's gone round one defender. He's got Jim Fallon with him. This is going to be another Leeds try. 4 minutes before half-time. Davis with a long pass. He's been intercepted by Jim Fallon. Fallon is going to go the length of the field, is he? He's got the full-back after him, but nobody's going to stop Jim Fallon. That's a hat-trick try for the Leeds winger. Just when it looked as if there was going to be the possibility of points at the other end. Leeds no more than about 10 metres from that try line. Mann out to Gary Schofield. Schofield thinks about the pass, goes by himself. Still going. Ball inside to Craig Innes. Innes has found a massive gap in the defence. He just opened up there for the Kiwi. Ball comes out Leeds side. On tap feeds George Mann. Mann to Innes. Back to George Mann. Has Alan Tate in support now back on after his 10 minutes in the sin bin. Fallon's in again, is he? Did he ground it? Referee says he did. And there goes the final hooter. Leeds 44, Rydale York 14. When this draw was made, it always looked to home banker. And that's the way it turned out. The second Rangers side certainly made a fight of it. They didn't lay down. They kept on battling right to the end. Got that late consolation try. But Leeds go through to the next round. The highlight without a shadow of a doubt. The 4 tries scored by Jim Fallon.
He was going to come to do a job. We just had to keep all our heads together. We knew it was always going to be difficult playing teams like Rydale York because expectations are always so high and people expect a big score. When you start off like that, you know, you're against a losing battle. So we had to sort of knuckle down in the first 20 minutes and just realise that it was going to be a tough game in the first 20-30 minutes.
Is it the same sort of build-up? Is it the same sort of momentum during the week as you build up to a game like this?
You try, but you always sense that edgy complacency. You can just sense it in the dressing room before the game. Everybody's trying to G each other up, but something's missing, as it were. So it's always difficult when you do play second division sides. But like you say, winning the next round, that's all we're bothered about, really.
And the senior from Marlow will carry on the charge up towards halfway. So that's good running from Leeds there, taking that ball 20 metres in those first tackles in these bad conditions, and now getting Mercer back in the side after injury. That's a good ball. Innes. Oh, great play there from Leeds, and Francis Cummings is away, and he's got Trace now. Hanley's inside him as ever, looking for support, and that's the first try of the night to Leeds. It's going to be Ellie Hanley to go in. Well, great try there from Ellie Hanley. Play the ball from Lowe's, finds Craig Innes, and it's George Mann on the angle running there. And we're running there on a post for a try. Well, that's the qualities that Leeds paid the money for George Mann for, and we've seen that in recent weeks. 3 tries in the last 3 matches.
So much danger and potential in the Leeds team. Men with speed and pace. If the tackle's broken, then there's a prospect of a try. Iro, nice little extra man break. Now there's a chance for Fallon. Oh, good tackle by Panepa. But as play goes on, good play from Leeds.
And Gary Mercer there going for the corner, into passing there between Leeds. James Laws is over for the try, he certainly is. That's a try, and that could be the killer here. Lovely interplay there between Gary Mercer, Jim Fallon, Kevin Iro, James Laws. It's a high tackle on Alan Tate, but Hanley it is who passes the ball from acting half. George Mann running around there with Vasilakopoulos, puts Innes through the gap, and Innes is away, and Innes will take men on himself there. Slides over for the try, and that's the winning try for Leeds, Graham. The measure of Salford by 4 tries to 1. Commitment that Salford have put in. And Tate's through the gap there, and Tate's got Hanley in front. Hanley will go there, and Allen is in there for try number 34. at the side of the post. Hanley did well again there. It's been a good performance tonight with a very weak inside. And Francis Cummins converts, and the Hooter must surely be ready to go now. 26 points to 8. Leeds 5 tries, 3 goals. There goes the Hooter. So great victory here tonight for Leeds. They led 12-8 at half-time, and in the second half, tries from Lowe's, Innes and Hanley, and 1 conversion from Cummins kept Spalford pointless. Leeds 26, Salford 8 is the result here from the Willows. We'll be speaking to Graham Allroyd in a minute. Well, Graham, Leeds came here tonight looking for the 2 points, and they got them a very workmanlike performance.
Yeah, I think everybody were a bit reluctant. You know, the side were only named yesterday. Everybody trained yesterday. You know, everybody was saying, oh, all we're going to do after digging into his heels, and let's hope we can get 2 points. But today they've run away winners quite easily. I think the Salford coach, Gary Jack, will be a bit disappointed with their performance, but I think all round today Leeds were very good. And a workmanlike performance from the pack there, who really got to grips. It was a fairly strong pack we had out. Got to grips there and took the pressure, I think, off the half-backs, Innes and Vass. Yeah, I think Jimmy Leatham and Assini Faimal, they took it up, and then Gary Mercer and the other second row, which I can't remember, they did all the work, and, you know, Ellery scored the 2 tries, so, you know, a very good workmanlike day for the forwards, and I think the backs as well, Craig Innes and Vasilakopoulos, I think, you know, credit to them. They've only just come in at 6 and 7. They've never played together. I think it's all credit to them as well.
So we just keep pegging away.
There's about 25 metres from that Workington try line. Schofield out to Holroyd. Holroyd steps inside. Good break by Graham Holroyd. Had Henry Hanley inside, but Mulligan did well to get hold of the lead scrum half. Good solid tackle by Workington. Holroyd. Schofield feeds it out. Maybe a chance here for Leeds. George Mann bustles his way over for the first try. George Mann plays the ball to himself. Now it's Schofield. Schofield fields Kevin Iro. Iro's made the break. Another chance here for Leeds. Inside to Gary Schofield. Schofield's in for the try underneath the post. Still going despite 2 players around him, bringing him down. Lows to Schofield. Leeds almost underneath the town sticks again. Short pass to Kevin Iro. Iro's going to go in, is he? Did he ground the ball? Leeds almost underneath the Workington town post again. Schofield with a short pass. Another try to Leeds. Richie Ayres this time scores the try. And by Kevin Ellis. Vasilakopoulos at half-back. Gets the ball away to Gary Schofield. Schofield has Iro. Iro, short pass inside to Alan Tate. Tate's got help inside. Hanley this time, is he going to go over the try? This time he does. Howard makes the break. Bursting run by the Leeds forward. Has support inside. That's going to be a forward pass, is it? Referee says no. Last play to continue. Ellery Hanley's going to go in underneath the post. And Leeds score their 6th try. Hanley's got his 2nd. 1 or 2. Maybe holding in the tackle there, but referee says play on. Holroyd out to Alan Tate. Tate again cuts inside. Dummish. Tremendous break by the Leeds full-back. There's surely another try on here for Leeds. Hanley's there in support. He's going to go in for a hat-trick try underneath the post. And Leeds continue to rip Workington apart in the second half. Hanley out to Gary Schofield. Schofield to Alan Tate. Tate to Iro. Iro to Innes. Leeds have no up again. Chance here for Francis Cummins. Nobody's going to stop him. In fact, there's 4 Leeds players queuing up for the try. And Francis Cummins goes in. But it's all over now. The final scoreline in this Silkcut Challenge Cup quarter-final. Leeds 50, Workington Town 16. Leeds go through to the semi-finals then of the Challenge Cup. Maybe an eye on Wembley again then. They were there last year for that final against Wigan. Will they be going there in 1995? Well, there's 80 minutes away. They're in the semi-final again. Tremendous support for both Leeds and Workington at Headingley for this one. And Peter Walsh insistent that the Workington Town players, despite their heavy defeat, applaud their supporters behind the post. They've been tremendous all afternoon.
10 minutes was, you thought we was playing Wigan, it was that quick, so I thought, well, they can't live with us on that. And as it turned out, we scored some great tries, and we've done a good professional job.
3 tries in the last 10 minutes of the first half, probably set you well on your way, didn't it?
Finish him off, but then we've been doing that regularly, you know, we've been just before half-time going away from sides and then coming back out and buckling down to it. So yeah, we're a good outfit now.
Must have particularly pleased you the way the team stuck at it, even though you got, said, like 20 points ahead. They kept on and were always looking for more points.
Well, they did until we got to the 50, and then, like, man came off, we're down to 12 men, all the rest seemed to think, why can't I get off, or whatever, you know, whatever you put it down to. But I'm quite happy, you know, it's not, I mean, if we're in the league, we'd have probably kept them down to 4.
And the tries that came, they were obviously well worked, involving a number of hands. I mean, some of them were involving like 3 or 4 players, good build-ups.
Oh, great tries, great tries.
And of course, through to the next round of the Challenge Cup, the semi-final. I mean, it's anybody's game now, isn't it?
Yep, anybody's. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, Doug, thank you.
Yeah, I think when the draw came out, we were glad to be at home against Workington. I think up there it'd have been a totally different story, but today we put, you know, I think we went a bit more better than we did against Salford, but that was understandable with the players that we had out. But today I think we showed the class that we can produce.
Sheffield having a good 9 points lead. Faimalo goes down. Switchy play, Richie Ayres. 10 metres from the Sheffield line now. This Leeds best a chance on attack. James Lowes goes himself, he's over for the try, so at last Leeds put something on the board. Still superior in the tackle, can't get the ball away. He's well wrapped up there by Eagles defence. Harmon. Lovely ball there for Cummins. Cummins stepping back inside. Cummins going. He's going for the corner and he's in Francis Cummins. Well, that's a great try there. George Mann slips the ball. He's over for the try, George Mann, which brings Leeds to within a point. All right, switching play for Gary Mercer. Mercer's going in for the try from the first piece of direct running we've seen from Leeds most of the afternoon. And there goes the hooter, so that's a defeat for Leeds, a first for many a game, and the look on Gary Mercer's face says it all. They've let themselves and let the fans down this afternoon. Leeds are capable of much better performances than that, and I'm sure that there'll be harsh words said before Wednesday night's game with St Helens. There's Ryan Sheridan, the man of the match. He's had a great game this afternoon.
George Mann. Ball inside to Alan Tate. Tate comes through on a burst. Chance here for Leeds. Tate to Hanley. Goldie misses the tackle. Leeds spread the ball out. Holroyd can't get the ball away. Holroyd does in the end. Gets it out to Kevin Iro. Iro tries to crash his way in the corner, but there's 4 Saints defenders bringing down. Leeds are 1 man short. The players down injured, but Leeds want to keep the ball alive. Chance for Innes. Innes, can he get the ball away? Cummins is surely going to go in for the try. Francis Cummins crashes it in the corner. Leeds somehow keeping the ball alive on this left-hand side. Defenders come across and try and shove the Leeds hooker into touch. Mercer to Holroyd. Holroyd thinks about the pass, but Cooper's there sniffing for the interception. Holroyd going by himself. The Leeds standoff goes in for the try. Side, Man with a pass inside. Leeds pick up. Ball went back. Lowes charging for the line. Lowes is in for the try. Lowes dummies, goes by himself. Lowes is going to go in as he gets the ball away. The ball's been lost and the ball's been knocked on, and it'll be a turnaround. Saints will have the turnaround, but it's a final tackle. Hanley to Iro. Iro with the ball away. Surely a chance for Leeds here. Holroyd out to Cummins. Cummins is going to go in for a try in the corner, right to the death. Cummins goes in for his second try of the evening. Leeds 20, St Helens 31. If it hit the post, it would have gone over. It wouldn't have mattered anyhow. But there goes the full-time hooter. Holroyd misses the conversion. Leeds are defeated for the second time. Sheffield Eagles away. St Helens at home.
So Tate gets the ball off. Derek Fox immediately brings Carl Fairbanks charging back, and a big round of applause there for cheering coming out immediately, although that seems to be coming over the PA system. John Hamer running straight into Neil Harmon. Leeds just a couple of metres short. Good pressure from Leeds. Faimalo running, going himself. Faimalo's under the post. Well, what a try for Leeds. Great play there, Faimalo. Did the dummy move around. And Leeds. Lovely ball for Ayres. Ayres is striding out, and that's going to be a try. So Leeds opening the second half in some fine style there, within 7 or 8 tackles of the kick-off. And Leeds go further ahead with that try there to Richie Ayres. Carl Hall brings him down. Leeds had nobody that could get there near Faimalo in support. Carl Hall just delays things again while the Bradford defence gets back. On tap with the ball in his hands now. And Cummins is in for the try, over in the corner. And I think that's going to win the game for Leeds this afternoon. Tackle there, right out on the touchline side, but Leeds in a good, strong attacking position now with Orntak, moving the ball across. This time it's Innis. Innis' long balls for Ayres. Ayres finds Ido. Ido steps. That's a good ball for Vasilakopoulos. The ball coming across his side now. Tate's in for the try. That's the right reply for Leeds. Alan Tate throws his arms up at the Leeds contingent behind the post. Bradford now well and truly buried. Record taking some Cummins, another match in which he hasn't scored anything. The ball, lovely ball out there for Tate. Cummins steps back inside. Straightens up now, Francis Cummins, heading for that line. Inside ball there's for Hanley. That's going to be one of the tries, is it? It is indeed. So Hanley over for the try. Cook, just a little dance. Safely through the middle. 30 points to 10. And there goes the hooter, so great victory here for Leeds this afternoon. 30 points to 10. Northern comprehensively, totally outplayed by a better side. 6 points to 0. Leeds led at half-time with Faimalo's try. And as early as the 42nd minute, Ayres was going over to really seal the game for Leeds. 12-0 it was then. A Cook penalty when Fairbanks was sent off for a high tackle, and only made it 14 points to 0. And then Vasilakopoulos' try on 63 minutes. Too far out for Cook's conversion, it was 18-0.
High-scoring game because the pitch out there is in great shape.
And it's Leeds in the usual strip, blue and amber, and Gary Mercer leading the charge. Short pass, intercepted by Gary Schofield. Now then, has he got the pace to go all the way? I think he is. Carl Gibson's leading the race for him, but Gary Schofield with a sensational try at the corner. And at 29 years of age, he was puffing and panting. But Leeds momentum going. And that is exactly what we were saying, the territorial advantage to Featherstone, but here is Jim Fallon. Fallon himself going for the line. Oh, the dummy from the big man, the former Bath Rugby Union player. Confidence there from Fallon. That sudden break and wide. And we've said that Leeds have the pace when Ellery Hanley going for the try. And Ellery Hanley, he's in for another try. He spotted the gap around that play the ball area. Bringing the play back down to this blind side, back to the pack that was breaking up. Mercer keeps coming all the time. Shrugs off a couple. He's got Lowe's with him. Lowe's, he's got support outside. Faimalo, he's got Alan Tate. Jim Fallon's in at the corner. Fallon in at the corner for his second try. The big man from Bath over again. Leeds with a sequence of 6 tackles here now. Faimalo to Schofield. Oh, good play by Holroyd. He's got Gary Schofield with him. Oh, he can go himself. Oh, tremendous solo effort from the youngster. The defence just seemed to open up in front of him. I don't think he could believe what was happening. Turnbull and this man continuing their traditions. Mercer to Iro. Leeds really moving this ball around. Iro sprinting for the line. He's got Hanley again. Tries the dummy to Jim Fallon. Fallon back inside to Ellery Hanley. And there is another try for Ellery Hanley. Congratulations from Gary Schofield. Wonderful support play from the 34 years old Leeds skipper. And showdown between Wigan and Leeds, and there is the final hooter. Disappointment on Southernwood's face, but joy on Leeds boss Doug Lawton's face as Leeds return for their 16th final. No doubt determined to go one better than that runners-up tag last season. They haven't won the Cup since 1978, and we know they face a huge obstacle in Wigan.
Earlier on this season, so why are they going to get the game restarted? Get the game started, should I say? And Jonathan Davis, and immediately it's that man Gary Mercer who runs out very well for Leeds. This time only making the 10-metre line, so a good kick-off and chase from Warrington. Ball out there to Jim Fallon, so Jim Fallon's got the length to go now. Has he got the legs? Inside ball, Iro again, struggling out of the tackle. That's for Ellery Hanley, and that's a record tries in the season for the forward. So how defence can be turned into attack in one sweep. No, they're not a tackle made. He's number 15. Iro steps, goes himself. Tackle just 5 metres short. Plays the ball quickly to himself. Charging over. That's a try to Kevin Iro. So Vasilakopoulos now finds Allroyd. Davis tries to... Allroyd tries to chip over. Regathers. There's away Allroyd there. And he's busted away Allroyd. He's going to score, I think, Graham Allroyd. Yes, he's in there, is he? That's a try to game, Allroyd. Well, that's great play from the youngster there.
Out there to Milo. Milo's got support from Innis. Innis trying to charge his way over. Held an inch short by loose forward Dean Busby, and referee's given a penalty to Leeds. Leeds electing to take the tap penalty quickly. Patrick Ontat, Leeds scrum half, back inside to Schofield. Schofield out to Iro. Iro to Fallon on this right-hand side. Fallon, is he going to go in? Did he put the ball down? Referee says he did, and Jim Fallon. Leeds have already used 4 tackles. Lowe's feeds Schofield. Schofield with a short pass inside. Neil Harmon. Harmon's tries you for the line. Did he put the ball down? Leeds have been given the try. Harmon's got it for Leeds. Another chance here for Leeds on that far side. Iro's got the pass outside to Cummins. Cummins is in for the try. Iro with the pass. Cummins there in support. Continue. Well, Iro receives treatment. Ball's brought a couple of metres to this left-hand side, and Leeds have possession. Morley with a short pass to Innis. Innis is going for the try line. Leeds are in for a try. Innis has scored for Leeds. Bustled down by Rose. Schofield for Leeds. Schofield out to Iro. Iro with a good pass out to Innis. Innis has got the trail line ahead of him. Is he going to go by the full-back? He's going to go himself. Innis held inches short. The ball's gone back. Still Leeds have possession. Schofield sure he's going to score for Leeds. Gary Schofield has got it for the try. To play the ball, and Schofield was there in support. First team set up. Harmon gets the pass away to Iro. Iro out to Fallon. Fallon's surely going to score. Cuts inside. Jim Fallon's got in for another Leeds try. Lowe's, short pass to Schofield. Schofield there, has support from Iro. Iro's going to go himself, is he? The Kiwis in for a try. Quick response by Leeds after Hull had got that try through Mackenzie. Receiving treatment, play continues. Iro, ball's gone back. Iro gets the ball away over the top to Cook. Chance here for Leeds. Cook out to Fallon. Another try for Leeds, and Fallon goes in the corner. Gary Schofield. Schofield back to Ontad. Ontad to Iro. Iro back to Ontad. Good handling this by Leeds. Out to Cummins on this left-hand side. Still Cummins. Decides to head for the try line. Is he in for the try? He is. Francis Cummins has gone in for another Leeds try.
8 metres out. Hewitt, Gay, knocks on. And there it is, the end of the game, a comprehensive victory for Leeds in the end, 44-19, a very close first half. Good performance by Hull in that first half, really taking the game to Leeds, very competitive, very hard tackling. The sending off of Tim Street, I think,
convincing win over Hull in the end. Numerical advantage, I think, told particularly in the second half.
Yeah, I think all the problems started. I think after Neil scored, he scored a good try, and I think Tim Street, he got sent off on a high tackle on Phyllis San. I think it was all downhill from then on, and confidence grew. You know, we knew they'd be tough today, but I think we were in a bit of a lapse to start with. We had a couple of lads filling in here and there, but we've been on a good roll. You know, we hope to keep the roll against Halifax on Monday.
And looking to open their account with a try for the afternoon. Already got the penalty goal, Adrian Marley. Again, 4 tackles gone, and Leeds stuck around the middle of the field on this 20-metre mark. Neil Harmon driving for the line. Last tackle now, so what will Leeds do? Paul Cook wants the ball. He's at first receiver. If he gets it, you can expect some form of footwork. Kicking that through. That's a try out wide there. Bad mistake by John Bentley, and it's Craig Ennis, the skipper for the day, who puts Leeds in. Was in support. Cook has got the ball again now. Cummins goes himself, Paul Cook, puts the hammer down, Cook, that's a try to Leeds, Paul Cook will score. That's the sort of try Paul Cook can score from absolutely nothing, and that's a great try to Leeds. Far side again, all check. Switching, changing direction of play, puts Morley again through a gap. And this time there's no denying the youngster, an outrageous dummy there, and on his second appearance Adrian Morley gets the try that he was denied just a couple of minutes previous, but it worked out well for the youngster there. Again, there goes a holder, so Leeds slip into defeat today, 16 points to 23. Calling you back to Richard.
An absolute classic at Tramall. It's had everything, it's had the demonstration before the game, it's had all the action on the field. It's been probably billed as a match between the two teams that managed to defeat Wigan this season.
Comes to the blind side, back to Fallon. I think Fallon's hoping he wasn't going to get the return ball there after that burst downfield. The ball's out the centre there to Schofield, a man back inside to Harmon, and there's a yawning gap. And Neil Harmon just strolls in there for a try about 5-6 metres aside the left-hand post, with about quarter of an hour of the match gone. 3 men to get him down there. Big man is Harvey Howard. And Gary Mercer, good try there. Gary Mercer, he's run all game up to press. I think he deserves the 2 points there, the 4 points there does Mercer. I shouldn't imagine they'll want to leave Bellevue this afternoon with a loss. And Johnny Tom's going for a bit of treatment there, and he slots a beautiful one on the end of the jaw from Mercer. And they're all in there. This game's been boiling since the kick-off of the second half. He didn't like the tackle from Mercer, and as he played the ball, he lunged and caught him on square on the jaw. And nobody messes, I'm afraid, with Johnny Thompson. And it's still going on. The referee's in there. I wonder how he's going to sort this one out. There's Ian Gildart in there. There's Billy Conway in there. Of course, Billy's had a couple of altercations with Jim Fallon. Nigel Wright kicks the ball away. Andy Kelly's on the field to see what's going on. At the moment, the clock's held up. And now the referee will sort this one out. So as far as I could see, there was nobody offside at that incident. Mr. Tennant seems to have lost control of this game in the second half, Stuart. This game seems to have been boiling since the kick-off for the second half.
There's been 1 or 2 late and floppy tackles. And I think Johnny Thompson has got a yellow card there. Well, he can't really penalise Gary Mercer because Gary Mercer was just hit first. It's not a game where you cannot retaliate. You've got to defend yourself. And Gary Mercer was certainly the... Well, again, that's a ridiculous decision from Ray Tennant there. And the touch judge not giving him any help whatsoever. Is Nigel Bell. Leeds use a short side with Schofield, finds Iro. Iro just powers himself away there, over in the corner for the try. That will probably seal the game for Leeds.
So Nigel Wright gets the game underway. The ball's taken there by the try scorer Kevin Iro, and he's met there by 3 men but manages to get away, and that's why they call Kevin Iro the beast. And the Wakefield tackling machine comes over to get hold of him, slips the ball nicely there. If Nigel Wright's going to get Gary Schofield, yes, Gary Schofield stops. I think if Gary Schofield had kept on, his momentum might just have taken him. Good covering there from the Wakefield defence. Slinging the ball out quickly there to Tate. They loaded up on the far side. That's Iro. Richie Ayres. And Richie Ayres scores a try there. That was made with a good run from Kevin Iro from the restart.
Wakefield didn't take a drive here, and it'll be George Mann. And again, Iro's away now. And Iro this time will take Gary Spencer on. Oh, just absolutely run through Gary Spencer there. And Kevin Iro's decided he wants to play football now. It's taken 67 minutes for him to do so, but he's now over for his second try and leads his third try.
George Mann. Gary Schofield. Innes slips the ball back inside to Alan Tate. Alan Tate just strolls past Gary Spencer for another score under the post. And that's the end of the match. That's the last game at McEwan's Bellevue. There's a lot of cheers there from both sides. I think we've seen a good game of rugby league football this afternoon. The score being 30 points to Leeds and Wakefield Trinity ending up with 14. So it's a convincing win on the scoreboard by Leeds, but I don't think they found it easy.
Whether it's your first or 10th visit to Wembley, the fans are nervous, the players are nervous. A wonderful occasion when you tread on that famous turf, when you hear that roar that greets you when you come out of that tunnel. For many players, this long walk can be unnerving. For others, it can be settling. But Arthur Thomas, the president of Wigan, and Mr. Dennis Green was the chairman. Very little wind around here at Wembley this afternoon. No real advantage to either side. The Roars reap the kick-off. Holroyd to start. And Wigan with the first touch of the ball.
Was a short one.
But a penalty. Whiteley awarded to Leeds. Harmon, good run, and James Laws is going for it! And he gets the try that I think he and Leeds richly deserve. At last, something for those Leeds fans to shout about. A lot of character in this Leeds side. They would not give in, none more so than this former Hunslet lad, James Laws. Leeds, Jim Fallon coming away. Back inside to Gary Schofield. The knock on, but it doesn't matter. The 1995 Silk Cup Challenge Cup again has gone to the cup holders.
Meters out. Mercer heads for the gap, he's found it, releases the ball, chance for Innes, the ball's held up for Leeds. Lowe's is in for a try as he grounded it. Lowe's is in for the try. The Leeds hookers crashed in, just what Leeds needed with 21 minutes gone. Long pass out to George Mann. Innes Chance here for Kevin Iro. He's found a gap on this left-hand side. Iro's heading towards the line. He's going to go in for the try. He's a bit Kiwi. And he goes underneath the post and goes round for the touchdown. Ball one from the scrum. Schofield with the run around. Spots the gap, gets the ball away. Iro's in for another try here. The Kiwi's gone in for 2 tries in the space of 2 minutes. Leeds just on that try line. Can they get something here? Schofield gets the ball away to Tate. Tate comes in field. Final tackle Leeds. Lowe's out to Schofield. Schofield's got in. And it was that spin back pass by Tate that did it. In halfway, Lowe's to Harvey Howard. Harvey Howard's made a break. Good play. He's got support from Familo. Here come Leeds again. Familo's into a massive gap and is going to go underneath the post for the try. Schofield out to Craig Innes. Innes spots a gap. Iro's with him. Good pass to Iro. Iro looks to take on the full-back. He's going to go in for the try. Kevin Iro's in for the try, showing power, the Kiwi. He's had a good game for Bradford. Robbie Paul. Paul with a spinning pass. He's been intercepted by Fallon. Fallon's picked up that loose pass and he's got the whole length of the field ahead of him. Fallon's got the pace. Nobody's going to stop the former Bathroom Union player now. Thank you very much. Try time for Leeds. Fallon's gone the length of the field from that pass. Demoralising for Bradford Northern. And that final tackle. Holroyd spots the gap. Still going Graham Holroyd. He touches a Bradford Northern player. 6 more tackles to Leeds. They're not going to need him. Mercer's going to be in. Did he ground it? Has the referee given it? He has. 9 minutes remain. Great break by Alan Tate. Big gap. Chance here for Graham Holroyd. The Northern defence is absolutely torn to shreds. Try time again to Leeds. You can thank the final hooter's gone. Right on the 40 minutes, not a single second of injury time added by the timekeepers. Leeds then through to the semi-finals of the Stones Bidder Premiership competition.
And we're ready for the action. Saints to receive first. They take it up. Leeds moving quickly. The ex-Saint. Lofted pass. Schofield. Out there, Innes. Inside ball to Cummins. Cummins cuts through. And Cummins for the first score. Pickavance in with Cunningham. Substitute for Silikopoulos on at half-time. George Mann turned it inside to Urs. Urs now on an arcing run into that top right-hand corner. George Mann. George Mann going for the corner. Is he short? George Mann, is he in? It's the try. Super try there by Leeds. Saints scrambling to defend. George Mann blindside out to Iro. Iro drives again. Oh, Iro's the corner. 2 tries in the space of 3 minutes. Then Tate came back on. And there's the final hooter. A great win for Leeds. They go into the Premiership final next Sunday against the old Pie Eaters. And they're hoping to stop Wigan from completing the Grand Slam. Leeds have never been beaten in a Premiership final. They were winners in 1975, as I said, which was the inaugural Premiership final, and 1979. It's 16 years that Leeds last contested a Premiership final. And obviously they just had the small matter of beating the Saints today. They've done it. The final score here at Leeds, a great win for the Loiners. Leeds 30, Saints 26.
Wigan hold firm. Scarrett helping with the tackling. Innes once again. Well taken, good change of direction, the ball flipped off. Still good tackling, but almost a breakthrough there from Familo with the help of Mann. Here's the drive towards the line. The dummy, is he going to get down? Yes, he is, surely. Richie has scored for Leeds. It's Wigan 6, Leeds 4, and good pressure that by Leeds, and Richie Ayres touching down to give Leeds real heart and real hope. But they've looked... Well, from the Leeds point of view, they will be relatively pleased to know that they've only got 11.5 minutes of torture left, but never mind. There could be a try here for Leeds. There is a try, almost to ironic cheers and massive relief from the Leeds supporters. Craig Innes it is who has dived over for the try.
A brave fight back against St Helens was all in vain, as Wigan certainly put Leeds to the sword at Old Trafford. And for Dougie Lawton, that proved to be his last stand at the club. So what does Harry Howard think about Dougie Lawton's departure?
Disappointment to me and a lot of other, well, players. You know, he's coached me through from Widnes and brought me to Leeds. And I suppose it's like anything else, when you get a new coach come along, you don't know what to expect, but certainly a big blow and a shock to us all.
You're looking forward to getting started again the next season with the new coach. You've just got to give it all you've got, haven't you?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a new coach, a new system right through. You know, he'll make a lot of changes. We just got to get on with the job, you know. It's going to be a bit awkward of a season. We've got to fit a lot of games in a short time. And this with the Super League coming up as well, trying to fit the Challenge Cup in from January. And then trying to back up and start a Super League in March. You know, it's going to be very difficult, but it'll be a task, and we just have to take it as it comes.
So a season which started so optimistically in August ultimately ended in one of disappointment. But not total disappointment, for the Leeds club did win 2 championships last season. The Alliance and the Academy both winning their league titles.